arrest you, go bring out the person who sell out to the person, go bring out just like that until they get the real thief. Okay, let's read. The reality star and actress Bam Bam's phone reportedly stolen during the service of songs of late actor Alex Kubo. Recall that on Wednesday, the family of Alex Kubo had held the service of song in tribute of the late actor who passed away in May after battling a chronic illness. Amid the sober atmosphere, it was gathered from emerging reports that the phone of the reality star Bam Bam, who was among the guests, had gone missing. In the trailing video, Bam Bam and some others were seen trying to find the missing device. One voice was heard saying that they were calling the phone and it was ringing without response. A caption now, somebody said the caption was like, it's how somebody would dress home from home only to come and steal Baba's phone. And in an event like this, if you're the one, can they return it else the anger of God upon you? Since you like events like this, it will soon be your reality except to return that phone. Amen. This is what I'm saying. That it's really funny how somebody leaves their house, dress up, and according to an event like a wakekeeping. I don't really understand how people think. Nigerians, like, how exactly do we think? That's why the government doesn't want to take Nigerian youths majorly seriously. Because, guy, you're leaving your house, coming to a wake keep, to steal, like we're coming to a thief. How do we think in this country, please? Where people are coming for a solemn, or like coming for a solemn mood, people that would cry, we cry, people that would console, another person would console, would be preaching service of songs like singing and singing. Then you took you had the courage, the boldness to open Bam Bam's purse while she was sitting down, took her phone from there because people were actually blaming her PA that the PA would have been the one that took it. And she was like, no, her PA, nobody should blame her PA. Her PA is not at fault. The person opened her purse while sitting down and picked it up from there. You can imagine the kind of security that would have been in that program, kind of security and everything. Probably, like I said, maybe it was not strictly by invitation. Because if it was strictly by invitation, they would be able to trace out people that killed there. And at the same time, too, I believe they are in the what's it called? They're in the capability to track the phone, so they can as well track out the phone. They can track the phone, except if the phone is off. They can both track the phone, both Susan Pisa's phone and Bam Bam's phone, and they'll get the thief. As simple as that. Okay, lastly, before we take a wrap for today, Sharon Oja hails husband as he surprises her with a G-Wagon as push gift. The Bollywood actress Sharon Oja has taken to social media to express gratitude to her husband after he surprised her with a luxury push gift following the birth of the child. The actress who recently welcomed a newborn son shared emotional words about motherhood, describing her new journey as both overwhelming and beautiful. Revealed that is currently in the early stage of motherhood, often referred to as the newborn trenches, where sleepless nights are common, but we're gradually adjusting to the new routine. I'm grateful to God for entrusting me with a soul. What a gift. The most beautiful and handsome boy ever. He just loves his milk, she wrote. Sharon also described the G-Wagon push gift as a major source of motivation during the final stage of her pregnancy. All my push gifts came just before the push for the extra motivation. And thank you, my Udoku. This motivation worked 10,000%, she added. The actress wanted to appreciate her husband, describing him as the best man and best daddy, as she embraced motherhood fully. This one is Udoku Parara. This one, call this one. Imagine, because you push, people come outside, give you G-Wagon. Next time, go push. Okay, so she's trying to like congratulate thank her husband for giving her a push gift, a G-Wagon, and many comments have come online. Like many comments have been happening online. People have been commenting. God, when people are saying, okay, just because you push begin, you give a G-Wagon. So what next will happen? By the time you push again, will they give another G-Wagon, or what will happen? You know, different kind of talks left and right. Some people are congratulating, while some people are always saying their mind. But it's actually a good thing. You know, he has the money and he was wanted to appreciate his wife. Within 6 days, you run and enter labor room, go push. So if I push speaking, your brain sets. You know, to be a woman is actually not an easy thing, you know. Not an easy thing to do. Bringing out another world, like another life to the world, is not very easy. The easy one and go hospital to go check her. This is not easy. So many women will pass on from there, but it's only God's grace that you go into the labor room and you come outside with your children or with your child, depending. You can imagine carrying 2, 3, 4 in your stomach as a woman. As a man, you know now. Okay. All right, so that'll be all for today. Thank you so much for joining us. I know you've had a lovely time with us, starting from the man who revenged on the lady that collected transport fare without coming 3 times. My gender too do. I wonder how she would have paid for the hotel bills and the food. Make up percent out kind of expensive hotel with the Macquarie and go. The lady is done for. Then down to the one that the husband closed up a shop, and down to Pella expecting the child, and down to the push gifts which we have, and also the person that went to wake keep to steal phone. They went to a wakekeeping to steal a phone. In this Nigeria, there's nothing we'll never do. No, there was, I mean, my son, the woman was saying, if God is actually tired of, maybe he's actually stressed out and feel like laughing, maybe just click to Nigeria and he will laugh. No, people don't, you know the kind of cruise we catch in this country. Because it is actually very funny. You're going to a wakekeeping and you're stealing. You know, there's no place they can actually steal. Please, there's not been a lot of time. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media handle on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram, Ifako Radio, TikTok, also on Instagram, Ifako_radio. I'll also be here Tuesday, Thursdays, 5 p.m. to give you trend and gist. Thanks so much for joining us today. Do have a productive Thursday. God bless.